Hey folks, Jason, Painfully Honest Tech, back today. We're going to talk a little early Prime Day. These things might be going on all the way through Prime Day, but there are some early deals that I wanted to get out to you, especially a couple that I know will be getting through early Prime Day. I'm going to give you 5 Prime Day deals that are the best that I've seen so far on products that I know and love. So let's get on to deal number 1. The TCL QM8K television. Now, this is a mini LED TV. I have been on a mini LED kick for the past few years because I first got a TCL mini LED probably 4 or 5 years ago. But when I heard about the TCL QM8K, I started to get a little bit excited because people were talking about, hey, this might be as good as some of the Sony mini LEDs out there, and I was watching some videos from different YouTubers. I bought this yesterday. Now, little did I know that it was going to be a Prime Day deal for $14.99, but I picked this up yesterday and set it up. Last night we watched Top Gun Maverick, and it was really, really good. TCL is a brand that maybe you don't think about as a brand that you should check out. TCL's been on the rise since about 2018 or so, and now their TVs are indeed rivaling some of the best out there. And I chose this over any of the recent OLED TVs that are out there, not just because the price was right, but because the features were right as well. It's got an anti-reflective screen, 288 hertz refresh rate, variable refresh rate when you're in 1080p, 144 hertz when you're in 4K. Bang & Olufsen audio, which is actually pretty good. I mean, if you pair it with a subwoofer and a soundbar, you can actually get some great stuff. And the game mode is fantastic. And here's the thing. $14.99. A lot of people are comparing this to Sony's flagship Bravia 9, and the Bravia 9 is decidedly more expensive. If you're looking for a new TV and you want one of the best TVs out there for one of the best prices you could possibly get, the TCL QM8K is the one to check out. Next product we've got today is the OBSBOT Tiny 2 Lite 4K web camera. OBSBOT, proud sponsor of the Esports World Cup for 2025. Let's get it out of the box and see what we're working with. Inside we have user manual. 1/2-inch CMOS sensor, 4K for great picture quality, AI auto tracking and auto zooms. One of the cool features of the OBSBOT Tiny 2 Lite is its ability to track you wherever you go. Not only will it track you from place to place as you move around, and then of course you can do hand tracking. So with the left hand I can guide it to wherever I want it to go, which is pretty awesome. Once you set it back to normal, it'll come right back to where it was. We've got here the OBSBOT Center, where you can have up to 4 cameras. And of course, you've got this beauty mode that you can get into. You can retouch. I look younger. This blur feature looks better and more natural than a lot that I've seen. It's not perfect around here, around the edges, but it's pretty good. So there's no blur. There's blur at 3. Goes all the way up to 8, where you can't see anything. Right now I'm at 1080p 30, but you can go up to 4K 30 in landscape or in portrait. And then you can have a wide angle, a medium angle, and a narrow. I mean, webcams have just come so far over the last several years. This is incredibly good quality, even at 1080p for the price that you're paying. And speaking of price, during Prime Day, the OBSBOT Tiny 2 Lite is 22% off. So get yours down in the description below. Thanks again to OSBOT for sponsoring this portion of the video. The next product we got going on here is the Basius BP1 Pro. I've got it here in black and in white. Adaptive hybrid ANC. That's negative 50 dB of adaptive ANC. Durability wise, you have IP55 dust and water resistance, the adaptive noise cancellation, as well as the LDAC support and dual connection support for 2 different devices. You've got adaptive sound equalization that adjusts low and high frequencies as necessary. 55 hours of total battery life, 12 hours on a single charge, and fast charge 10 minutes gets you 2.5 hours of playback. These have Bluetooth 6.0, which is the latest in Bluetooth technology. They are $39 with a $12 coupon ready to go right now, and you can redeem a coupon to save another 10%. So check the links down below for the Basius BP1 Pro. Get some for friends, and thanks to Basius for sponsoring this portion of the video. My aging Wi-Fi setup was not slowing down, but I knew it wasn't as good as Wi-Fi could be these days. So last holiday season, I went looking for a new mesh wireless system, and I wanted to get something that was Wi-Fi 7. I wanted to get something that had plenty of power because we've got 3 floors of house here to cover. And I found the Eero Max 7 mesh Wi-Fi router, up to 10 gigabits per second networking. If you want to get fast networking in your home, you can do that. If you don't have 10 gigabit service coming into your house, then you can get better networking within your home using 10 gigabit Ethernet. Coverage up to 2,500 square feet, which is a little bit less than what we have, but we do have some Eero 6 Plus boxes, and you can use your older Eero boxes as sort of extenders for your Wi-Fi network. So we have 2 of those that we're using to extend those that we got from our internet provider. It's funny, the 2-pack now costs as much as I paid for one, and the one costs considerably less than what I paid about 6 months ago. 6 months ago? Yeah, 6 months ago. How has the service been since we went over to the Eero? Well, there was a little bit of a hiccup between the Eero and the other Eeros that we were using, but a software update fixed that. And since then, the Eero Max 7 has been, I can say, the best and most solid Wi-Fi experience I've had in my home ever. It just works, and the app is actually incredibly easy to use and gives you a ton of information. I've been really, really impressed, and all of the slowdowns and stutters and little things that were happening with our older system have gone by the wayside. So if you're looking for an upgrade to your wireless system, the Eero Max 7, like I said, is the best that I've used so far. So if you're a Mac Mini user like I am, I've been using the base Mac Mini now for several weeks, months, as my one and only Mac machine, which has been honestly very cool. There are some things about the base Mac Mini that are problematic, though, when you compare it to, say, the Studio or something like that. So this is something that will actually help you fix that problem. We have here the RayQ Mini Pack expansion dock for the Mac Mini M4. You plug this guy into the front of your Mac Mini, those 2 USB-C ports or Thunderbolt 5 ports if you have the Mac Mini Pro. So you've got 10 gigabits of throughput. You've got USB 3.2 Gen 2 10 gigabits, and you've got a USB-C, USB-C, as well as a USB-A and a USB-A. And on the top, you have a micro SD card reader as well as an SD card reader. And those are all things that the Mac Mini doesn't have. There's no USB-A, which is a problem for me, and it might be for you as well. There's no SD card reader. You've got 2 USB-C, 2 USB-A, and you've got a micro SD as well as an SD card reader, which are super fast TF 3.0 card readers. You get a 20% off coupon here that will give you 20% off is $8 off. So this will be $30-ish when you order it. Go down in the description below, click the link, and go check this guy out. If you're a Mac Mini user like I am, this is a no-brainer thing that you ought to have, and at 20% off. A great deal here pre-Prime Day. This is a no-brainer thing that you ought to have, and at 20% off. A great deal here pre-Prime Day. And those are the 5 best deals that I found on Amazon right now for you to go check out. All the links, again, are down in the description below. Click them, go through, get your Prime Day deal. A little kickback for me that helps me keep the lights on here at Painfully Honest Studios. And thanks again to Osbot and Basius for helping out in sponsoring parts of this video.